What just went? Huh? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I cover nostalgic, obscure, otherwise strange content. I had planned to do a video about a whole Halloween movie, like a full-length movie today, but to be real with you guys, I'm exhausted. I'm kind of having a low energy day for sure today. So instead of talking about a whole ass movie today, I'm putting that on hold, and we're going to talk about an episode of a cartoon. I haven't covered a cartoon in a while. I used to do them every single Saturday, but it's been a second, so I thought I'd talk about the Halloween special episode of Garfield and Friends called Garfield's Halloween Adventure. I haven't pre-watched this. I thought it would be good for me and you if I just watched it for the first time with you guys, so that's what we're doing today.
Viewers, welcome to another broadcast day at WBOR, the easy viewing, easy listening station. We begin our broadcast with the Binky the Clown Show.
What do you think Binky the Clown is?
Hey, kids!
Oh, I don't like Binky the Clown.
Get your lazy bottoms out of bed and do jumping jacks with Binky the Clown!
I don't want to do jumping jacks. I don't have room to do jumping jacks, Binky.
Remember, kids, if you don't exercise with Binky, you're gonna grow up to be worthless!
Oh geez, Binky, that's uncalled for.
You gotta get into good shape for tonight, kids, because this is the night you can get a lot of candy!
So he's shaming kids into working out so that they can participate in a holiday that's all about candy. I'm getting mixed messages from Binky.
Wait a minute. Did he say we could get a lot of candy tonight?
So Garfield doesn't know that it's Halloween, but like he has to have a calendar, right? Or see a calendar, because he knows when it's Monday. Because he hates Mondays.
I'm gonna put on my best disguise and go knocking on everybody's door.
Yeah, come to think about it, trick-or-treating does sound weird when you break it down to its simplest form. It's like, I'm gonna dress up in a costume so that nobody recognizes me, because I don't look like me, and then I'm gonna go door to door asking for candy. It's like the best thing ever, but it's so weird to try to explain.
You know, life could be so sweet.
I like this song. It's groovy.
Halloween's my kind of a holiday. It's not like those other stupid holidays. I don't get pine needles in my paws. There's no dumb bunnies, no fireworks, no relatives, just candy.
Yeah, Halloween is a great holiday. I don't know though. Half my personality is like spooky bitch that loves Halloween, and the other half of my personality is like Buddy the Elf loves Christmas. So, I don't know. I'm a fan of both.
Candy, 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 candy. Steady yourself, Garfield.
Take it one step at a time, Garfield. It's okay, Garfield. I'm not a morning person either.
Gotcha.
Sorry, John. No, wait, don't invoke the I'm sorry, John. Have you ever seen that subreddit? Don't ever go on that subreddit. Nightmare fuel.
Why can't I stay angry with you, Garfield?
'Cause I'm a cat.
Cats are pretty big assholes, but we do love them.
I'll have you know Halloween's my middle name. Gar Halloweenfield.
First name Gar, last name Field?
This stuff appears to be of the lasagna persuasion.
Ugh.
Since when did you like pumpkin innards?
Pooey!
That is one thing that I don't like about fall. I don't like the pumpkin spice anything. I can't be the only one, right? It's gross.
How about some breakfast?
Oh, maybe I'll have a sweet roll to tide me over. Perhaps some bacon and a croissant.
Poor John.
Boom!
Can Odie breathe in that thing? Looks very uncomfortable.
Odie's so stupid he'd have to stand on a chair to raise his IQ.
Oh, that's mean.
That's it. If I take Odie trick-or-treating with me tonight, there'll be 2 sacks to fill, not 1. I'll get twice the candy.
So Garfield tries to scam Odie into going trick-or-treating with him so that he can yoink his candy at the end of the night and have 2 bags of candy.
You know what Halloween night is? That's a night when dogs have to help cats go out and get candy.
Poor Odie, he really should have more trust issues.
And if a dog does a good job, he gets a whole piece of candy of his very own.
You remember the Garfield movie when Odie was just like some random dog? I mean, he was adorable. He was a very good boy, but I always found it funny that that was the dog they decided to make Odie, seeing as they animated Garfield to get the whole Garfield look.
I'm not kidding, Yodel Odie. Pop a worm pill and hit the road.
But all the other animals were just randos.
Let's go to the attic and find some costumes for tonight.
What was everybody's favorite Halloween costume that they've ever dressed up as? When I was a kid, when I was about 8 years old, I dressed up as a princess, and I made my little brother be the pea. The princess and the pea.
Look at all this great stuff, Odie. With these costumes, we can be anything we want.
I could be handsome or brave, a king or a slave.
Hang on, what was that second one, Garfield?
A king or a slave.
No, I don't think you should dress up as that second one. King would be fine, though.
Arr! It do be a landlubber who be shoving lasagna in his face.
Garfield decides to be a pirate for Halloween. I like his pirate accent.
I be Orangebeard the pirate captain, and this be me first mate, Odie the stupid.
Oh, and Odie's the first mate with 4 peg legs.
You guys look ridiculous.
Arr, I've killed men for saying less than that, but I'll let you live, seeing as how you're the only man who'll change me kitty litter.
I assume in this version, like all the other versions, John doesn't understand Garfield, but like, does he not notice that his animals just know how to dress themselves up?
Well, here's a couple of sacks.
Because I'd be concerned if those were my animals.
Odie, will you stop crowding me? There's nothing to be frightened of. These are kids, just like us, who are out trick-or-treating for candy, just like us.
Yeah, you know, shorter, furrier kids.
I may be lazy, I may be fat, I don't do laps, and I do not chat.
I like the song because Garfield basically just lists off all of his red flags.
I may be selfish, yeah, and all of that, but the one thing I'm not is a scaredy cat.
Just to brag about how he's not easily scared.
I don't chase mice and all that jazz.
Well, that's nice. I'm sure the mice appreciate that, Garfield.
Gimme.
The magic word is please, Garfield.
Here you go, kids.
Methinks you're be a mite stingy with your candy, miss. I'll give your living room drapes a taste of me broadsword.
So they can understand Garfield in this one. I'm confused.
Thank you. 1,000 blessings upon your home, ma'am.
Are talking animals just an accepted thing in this take on the universe? Because, like, she either thinks that he's a kid dressed up as a cat who's dressed up as a pirate, or she's just like, yep, cats do trick-or-treat in this neighborhood. This is a thing that I'm comfortable with. Garfield, you don't eat any of your candy before you get home. At least not when I was growing up. My parents were, like, worried about razor blades and stuff, so they made me, like, wait for them to check my candy out, which is probably good practice. A lot of parents probably do that.
Look at all those houses across the river over there. If we can make it across the river, the candy is all mine. Do you hear me?
Wait, so you're gonna swim across a cold river in the middle of the night for a little bit more candy? That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Arg, what have we here? Why, it do be a pirate ship for us to get across the river.
Oh, I'm getting Pirates of the Caribbean Online flashbacks. If the day ever comes where I start my own Twitch, I think I'm gonna play a bunch of those old, online games from when I was in middle school, like Pirates Online, Toontown, all that jazz.
I commandeer this ship in the name of Orangebeard the pirate. Free the moorings and shove off, matey.
So off they go, sailing into the mist.
Some pirate captain I am. I can't even get a rowboat across a river.
Okay, there's no need for an existential crisis. It's just Halloween.
If I ever get back to land, I'm gonna give up this pirate business. I'm gonna stop pretending I'm something I'm not. I'm just gonna be me.
You know, everybody dresses up on Halloween. I don't really think you need to have a imposter syndrome breakdown.
Leave me alone, Odie. I'm busy wallowing in self-pity.
Aw, my favorite pastime. That's terrible, I'm kidding.
Nice touch.
I forgot that this show had that jazzy soundtrack. I talked about this in the last episode. Always a sucker for a jazzy soundtrack.
Look, Odie, there's a light in the window up there. Someone must actually live in that old house.
Ooh, investigating an abandoned house in the woods. Great idea. Although I guess it isn't abandoned, there is a fireplace going. Just a regular creepy house in the woods.
Okay, Odie, here's the plan. I'll kick the door open, and you jump in and secure the place.
Actually, it isn't that creepy. It's just kind of a normal house in the woods. I think this is just breaking and entering.
This is more like it.
Oh, hello.
You've picked a poor night to come visiting, my friends.
This poor guy was just chilling and these two pets broke into his home.
Let's not bother the man any longer, Odie.
Yeah, getting out of there might be a good idea.
Stay!
Or you could stay. You could do that too.
This island has a secret. A deep, dark secret it has held for 100 years.
Is it an island? Where geographically does Garfield take place? Where would there be just a random island to like, boat out to? Where this guy lives on his own.
100 years ago tonight, a ruthless band of pirates held up in this very house.
So this old guy tells this cat and this dog that he's just met a story of some real pirates.
They had looted many ships and were pursued by government troops. They were so heavily laden with their ill-gotten gains, they had to bury the treasure.
And let me guess, tonight is 100 years since then.
They vowed to return for the treasure 100 years from Halloween night.
Do you believe this?
Believe it!
Believe.
There's no escaping them.
Okay, I'll go along with the whole ghost pirate thing. Sure.
Pirates had a 10-year-old cabin boy. I was that boy.
So this guy is 110 years old. Good for him. He looks great.
Let's get to the boat.
Oh, and the old guy stole their boat? That's kind of harsh, although they did break into his house.
Rats! There goes my boat. Rats! There goes my candy!
Yeah, Garfield has gotten himself and Odie into quite a pickle. A pirate pickle. A phantom pirate pickle. Oh god, is it ghost pirates? It's ghost pirates. Why do the ghost pirates make no sound when they come out of the water? I mean, I guess ghosts don't really displace water like a living person would, but feels weird that there's no sound. And there's also no sound of them running away from the ghost pirates.
We gotta hide, Odie.
Well, and also maybe make a little less noise. Just a thought. So the old guy was telling the truth. They really did want their treasure back. Huh. I feel like it might not be worth holding on to the treasure if you know for certain that ghosts are gonna come back for it. Feels a little ballsy on the old guy's part to me. Uh-oh.
Maybe they didn't see us.
Yeah, they definitely saw you, dude. Yeah. So they go running out of the house, and these silent yet enthusiastic ghosts follow after them.
This is it, pal. We swim for it.
Can Garfield swim? Cats aren't really the best swimmers.
Rats! I forgot. I can't swim.
See, there you go. Wouldn't it be horrible if this episode ended and it was like, and then Garfield died? Happy Halloween, kids! Aw, Odie saved his life. Friends.
I've had nightmares that look like birthday parties compared to tonight.
Now I'm just picturing a nightmare about a birthday party. Because this is where my mind goes. Like a dream where like you show up at a birthday party and you're all excited and then like you realize that it's like the Crypt Keeper's birthday party, like his 700th birthday party.
Well, looky here. It do be me candy. Arr.
Oh, but their boat with their candy is there. That's good. The old guy didn't take their candy.
I guess this story do have a happy ending after all, matey.
Everybody wins, except for the old guy, who apparently has no treasure and no candy.
Seeing as how you saved my life about 18 zillion times tonight, I want to give you something.
Give him the candy.
Here's your half of the candy.
Good boy, Garfield.
Boy, am I wired. I think I'll see what's on TV.
Good evening, and welcome to our all-night pirate movie festival.
Ooh, it's like a Pirate's Cove situation.
Boy, am I tired.
Oh, and that's the end. That's the end of the episode. Forgot what a drug trip Garfield could be. Or maybe drug trip isn't the right word. It's just quite a emotional experience, isn't it? I used to watch this cartoon all the time via reruns when I was little. If you also were a fan of Garfield and Friends and you have an episode that you would like me to cover in the future, you can always let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing. Everything you do to support this channel means the world to me. If you're new here and you're a fan of nonsense, maybe consider sticking around because I post nonsense all the time. And remember, my name is Avery. I'm a YouTuber if you say so because thanks to you guys, this is technically a YouTube channel. Bye!